Good morning Year 3 and welcome back to week 10 of maths where we carry on working with time today. Here are the answers to yesterday's tasks. If you would like to pause the video just so you can check your answers. So, today's learning is we are learning to read and write the time. So we have a look at this problem. Eve, Harrison, Jack and Holly are going on a school trip. They can't wait to get to school. Hurry Dad, it's 8:20. So she's looked at the clock and he's counted round the minute hand, 5, 10, 15, 20. And the hour hand is just after the numeral 8, so it's 8:20. So when we're writing the time, we would write it in numbers as 8:20, but he says it in words, 8:20. The bus leaves at 8:30. Again, written in words, it looks like this. We write it as 8:30. And she has counted round in fives following the minute hand and she's looked at where the hour hand is. And again we have 8:45 and 8:55. Now, can you notice anything about the hour hand on each of these clocks? They're all somewhere around the 8, but the minutes are at different stages. So we've got 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes and 55 minutes. And what do you notice about the hour hand as it moves, as the minute hand moves around the clock? Hopefully you will see that as the minute hand moves round, the hour hand moves gradually away from the 8 and towards the 9. And you can see here at 8:55, as it's almost 9 o'clock, the hour hand is almost pointing at the 9. So, we're going to have a look at some times on the clock, read it out loud, and then write it down. Pause the video for a second and see if you can do that. So, we look at the hour hand, it's 2, and then it's 5 minutes past the hour. 2:05. Here we look at the minute hand, 5, 10, 15, and again 2 o'clock, so it's 2:15. It's 15 minutes after 2. Hopefully you will have counted round. This is 2:25, 2:30, and then all the way round to 9, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 2:45. And look at where that hour hand is. It's getting closer to the 3 as the minute hand sweeps round. And then we have 2:55. Drawing the missing hands to match the time, well, we can see that the hour hand is already near the 1. So we need to count round 10 minutes, and we do that in fives, each numeral, 5, 10, the time is 1:10. So, oh, hang on a minute, I've got some answers over on this sheet, I should have turned that over, that would be helpful. So you can see that minute hand is pointing to the numeral 2, which represents 10 minutes. And again, all the way around to 50, which is the numeral 10, the minute hand is pointing to the 10, which shows us 6:50, 4:30 and 10:35. So hopefully getting to grips with counting in fives for each numeral on the clock face to work out where that minute hand is going to be. Now for today's task. So I'd like you to first of all look at the clock, look at the hour hand and the minute hand, using your 5 times table to work out how many minutes past the hour it is, write the time down. Then in the second task, you've been given the time, you need to work out where the minute hand will show on the clock. So again, you will need to count round each numeral 5 minutes until you get to the 30 or the 15 or the 55 and draw on the minute hand. The hour hand is already in the correct position for you. And then this time around you've got the minute hand already on there, so I'd like you to put the hour hand in. And both hands on this one, a bit more challenging. And then I've left a few blank so that you can write your own time in the box and then put both hands on the clock. So you might choose to do something like the time you get up for breakfast, the time you go to bed and the time you have lunch, but it's entirely up to you. And we will come back to you with some answers for tomorrow.